Today we're talking fitness, and that means more than muscles. It also means good health, and that is one of the goals of the Philadelphia Freedom Valley YMCA, to help members get fit and to be healthy. Here to tell us about a unique fitness class, our personal trainer and YMCA instructor Mary Scott, along with members Lynne, Cobb, and DeFeo. Ladies, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having us.
I am a little intimidated by the muscles of your arm, you know, and I think most people would be. Anyway, so tell us about this really interesting fitness program that's called shock training.
Well, let me tell you one thing first. Believe it or not, the YMCA has over 60 different types of classes that you could take. And one of them is this shock class. And that shock class is a high-intensity boot camp that integrates all elements of those 60 classes into a challenging activity that really helps to push your fitness level to the next stage.
Because oftentimes we get used to your body gets used to doing one thing over and over and over again.
That's right. And that's the beauty of this, and actually the beauty of the Y. You could go in there every day for 2 months and do something completely different. And that's really what we try to do in shock every time, is to challenge you every time with a different routine.
Well, I understand, though, that you do some testing first. So tell me about that.
That's correct. So it's really important for the instructors to gauge the level of fitness level of the class. So we do some basic testing, push-ups, running around the track to gauge people's strength and cardio fitness level. We do that at the beginning, and we also do it at the end so people can see their progress from taking the shock class. It's wonderful. But as an instructor, it really helps me understand the different levels that I have in the class, because the class is for everyone. As long as you're willing to try and put forth the effort, we can have someone who's a beginner to an advanced.
All right, so speaking of that, we're going to show some of this shock training and some of the exercises. The ladies are going to do a demo. So go ahead, Mary, let's roll through it.
So one of the things we would do is we'd do a circuit. And so we'd have some people working on the plyo boxes. So we're going to have Lynne jumping up on the plyo boxes, and we're going to have Chris coming down, and she's going to be doing a squat with a kettlebell to a press up. Lynne's going to jump, and we would run this circuit for a minute with 15-second break in between, and then we would switch. And then we'd have another person down here, which I'll demonstrate, doing core. So we would do reverse crunches and pikes for the core. Right. And we would run this for 1 minute.
That's pretty amazing. Okay, now I'm intimidated by what Lynne's doing here with jumping so high. So do you start at that level? I mean, I'd be scared to death, especially in my high heels.
That's right. And again, the importance of the different fitness assessments is to know that. So we have different size plyo boxes. We actually have a smaller one that we would start someone off on, making sure they could jump and get up. And if we don't think they could get up like that, we'd start them on the smaller. And if they couldn't do that, we'd have them step up. Step down, step up. So we're able to really adjust the fitness levels.
Okay, so it also appears to me that like the core strength is something that's really critically important. So tell me why do you focus on that?
We work total body. We work cardio, we work upper body, lower body, and core through the whole process, and that's the beauty of shock. This is like having a personal trainer. We limit the class size, we strengthen the core. Course for everything. It's
beautiful.
You get all in one-stop shopping.
I love that. And if you work really hard, you can get muscles like Mary's. Oh my goodness. Thank you, ladies. Thanks so much.
Okay,
the Philadelphia Freedom Valley YMCA has a deal for you. Join in May, and they will waive the joiner fee. For more information, go to cbsphilly.com and click on the Talk Philly.